Basic materials for crochet knitting. To crochet, you will need some basic elements and materials. Here is a list of what is generally required. Crochet needles. These needles have a hook at one end and are available in different sizes depending on the thickness of yarn used. Crochet needles are available in materials such as aluminum, plastic or wood. The most important thing is to match the size of the hook to the thickness of the yarn. Use larger crochet hooks for thicker yarns and smaller ones for thinner yarns. Beginning crocheters start with a medium-sized ergonomic needle, for example G6, 4 mm, or H8, 5.00 mm. Yarn or wool. We recommend that you start with medium-weight acrylic, wool or cotton yarn, which you can buy online or at any hobby store. Medium-weight yarn. We recommend that you choose a worsted yarn from Crochet for beginners. Smooth texture. It is easier to see the stitches when using a smooth ball of wool or acrylic. Light color. It can be difficult to see exactly where to insert the hook when using a dark or multicolored yarn. Scissors. You will need scissors to cut the yarn at the end of your project or to adjust the strands as needed. Patterns or instructions. If you are a beginner, it is helpful to have patterns or clear instructions to follow. You can find patterns in books, magazines, online or through tutorials. Wool needle or tapestry needle. Used to hide the ends of the thread and to sew the project pieces together if necessary. Stitch markers. These small rings or clips are used to mark specific stitches on your fabric, which can be useful for following complicated patterns. Tape measure. Useful for measuring the length of your project and making sure it meets the desired dimensions. Material storage bag or case. A bag or pouch can help you keep your needles, yarn and accessories organized and easily accessible. Optional. Start marker ring. Some people find it helpful to use a start marker ring to mark the first point of each lap. Optional. Yarn hook or yarn container. You can use a yarn hook to hold the yarn in place while you work, or a yarn container to keep it from tangling. These are the basics to get you started with crochet. As you advance your skills, you may want to explore other specialized accessories and tools to suit your specific preferences and projects. Beginner's tip. If you're just starting out or don't know if you really like crochet, buy loose needles, so you'll spend less. If you're going to continue crocheting, you should invest in a needle case.